The Israel Defense Forces, unwavering in their resolve to eradicate Hamas, are meticulously executing their retaliatory maneuvers in Gaza, bearing the codename Operation Swords of Iron. This military endeavor is poised to be the most prolonged and lethal combat encountered in the Hamas-governed Gaza Strip since the inception of Israel. In anticipation of a potential terrestrial incursion into the enclave, the IDF has enlisted the services of 300,000 reservists over the preceding fortnight, prior to the eventuality of such an incursion. The Israeli Air Force is committed to persistently performing airstrikes on Gaza to dismantle Hamas infrastructure, neutralize personnel, and obliterate military establishments. The principal facilitators of Israel's aerial advances thus far have been their American-engineered fleet of F-35 Lightning E's, F-16 Fighting Falcons, and F-15 Eagles. The F-35 is named a deer. In 2010, the Israeli Air Force IAF marked a milestone as the inaugural recipient of a bespoke modification of the fifth-generation F-35 fighter aircraft, an initiative forged by a consortium of 9 nations. A dedicated contingent of industry specialists places this aircraft, colloquially known as the Mighty One, on a pedestal, branding it the crowning achievement of contemporary aviation prowess. Besides being furnished with domestically developed air-to-air projectiles and precision bombs, the Israeli optimized F-35 variant is augmented with a helmet-mounted display exclusive to the IAF. This enhancement, utilized in conjunction with advanced data link functionalities, serves to fortify the IAF's data assimilation and processing capabilities with a heightened level of sophistication. Of special note, the aircraft ascends to supremacy in the electronic warfare realm. Thanks to its unparalleled system, the F-35 displays an instinctive flair at detecting and cataloging antagonistic frequencies, enabling it to effectively neutralize or incapacitate adversary networks with minimal fuss. However, the F-35's superlative proficiencies encounter an Achilles heel in range limitations, leaving the IAF with a conundrum over conducting long-haul missions absent of the requisite refueling. The F-16 is named Safa. The Israeli Air Force IAF operates the most extensive F-16 fleet outside the U.S. Air Force. Boasting over 300 airframes, the Safa, like the Adir, is equipped with a plethora of homegrown features, such as conformal fuel tanks that enhance the aircraft's flight range by increasing its fuel capacity by 50%. Aside from next-level electronic warfare mechanisms, the Safa is distinctly formidable. Detailed by Air Force technology, the F-16I is armed with the Rafael Python 5 air-to-air missile. This Python 5 missile features lock-on after launch capabilities and employs imaging infrared guidance. The advanced seeker utilizes a dual wavelength focal plane array and is furnished with effective infrared countermeasures. In the recent week, the IAF has released footage on Twitter showcasing its Safa. They seem to be armed with 4 GBU-31 JDAM bombs. The Israeli F-16s were also armed with a pair of air-to-air missiles. The F-15 is named Ram. The F-15 Thunder has consistently been a significant component of the Israeli Air Force IAF since it came into service over 40 years ago, owing to its impressive capability of carrying an enormous load of 11.5 tons, comprising of both weaponry and auxiliary fuel. The F-15 Thunder, colloquially known as the RAM, evidently remains an invaluable resource for the IAF. In addition to the aforementioned traits, these potent fighters are equipped with APG-701 radar systems. These systems afford them the ability to detect terrestrial targets, inclusive of missile launching systems located nearly 40 miles distanced. The RAM boasts a rich combat legacy, with appearances in the 2007 Lebanon War, the Gaza War, and Operation Pillar of Defense. Its storied history and robust capabilities undeniably make the RAM an indispensable tool in the IAF's ongoing fight against Hamas. Documented use of the F-35 Adir. The Israeli military has shown a demonstrated willingness to leverage its weaponry particularly the advanced aircraft F-35 Adir. Here is an example of Israel's use of the F-35. As BulgarianMilitary.com reported back in 2022, Israel pioneered the engagement of F-35 Adir stealth fighters, the fifth generation of its kind, in heated combat. This development transpired when Israeli forces intercepted two Iranian drones out of an inbound trio in March of the previous year. This event therefore registers Israel as the earliest officially recorded country to engage an antagonist aircraft in an F-35 orchestrated dogfight. Israel unveiled documents. On the 6th of February, Israel unveiled pertinent documents, inclusive of footage capturing the successful neutralization of one of Iran's two drones. The origin of this footage is opaque. It could seed from the pilot's helmet display or the aircraft's installed electro-optical apparatus. Testimonials from pilots integrated in the skirmish reveal interesting data. The radar and terrestrial air defense systems identified a drone Iranian triad, presumably. They said the Iranian drones were the Sheit 197 or Sheit 161. These drones are widely believed to be derivatives of the American RQ-170 Sentinel, albeit markedly scaled down and independently powered of the three drones. An F-35 Adir apprehended two, while an electronic warfare system neutralized the third. The Israeli military claims that the deployment of these drones was orchestrated by Iranian proxies. They operated from Iraqi or Syrian territories. Also, they have activated the drones. Israel's defense ministry says these drones are usually armed. The drones are an element of the arsenals of entities in conflict with Israel. By entities, Israel means Hamas,